BTR Alpha and as well as Alter Ego. Land of Dawn, here we go to witness the first match, the first game for Week 7. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I want to see your opinions. I want to hear your thoughts as well. So spam the chat if you're leaning towards a Alter Ego or perhaps BTR Alpha. But enough talk, let's witness and Land of Dawn. Here we go.
We're in to the Land of Dawn. We're already seeing a few little trades here and there in the mid lane and in that gold lane. But let's take a look at the emblem. So Leo Murphy has actually opted to go for the Hilda in the roam position. They've opted to put Pi on the Grok in the XP lane with High and Dry.
Wow.
Which is very, very interesting. And Arashi, no Demon Slayer to be seen.
No Demon Slayers to be seen, and the predictions, man. Abundance for Alter Ego, and 2 very loyal BTR Alpha fans. So we'll just have to see who actually comes out on top. That is the talent prediction by Axe. And as you mentioned, as I predicted, the Grok in the XP lane has been used before, but not in recent times. We'll have to see if Pi can use it to its maximum effectiveness. And right now, Leo Murphy, trying to be a nuisance, but BTR Alpha will not let him have that room to try and disturb Max, but he is not giving up.
Seems like Leo Murphy again with the kill pressure here, pressuring the jungles. He will be the recipient of some damage there, but it seems like now Sally Boy looking for a kill. The shards connects, but Key survives. Alter Ego Esports, they're going crazy in the first 2 minutes here. No first bloods just yet, but again, the kill pressure within their composition is just evident.
That was absolute class. Nice try by Sally Boy, and obviously he had to back there. Obviously all those lines you guys can find on the new battle emotes. So cool, so feisty. Just like this game right here. But you're right. In the early game right now, it's Alter Ego who are looking for the crazy pickoffs again.
Wow, Barca here taking down Udil, taking down Key rather. And with that feather airstrike, so 1 for 1. Nino though gets solo kill top side. It's interesting that Bruno, he hasn't used the flicker. He has the solo kill, but man, the pressure. Again, Leo Murphy is such a nuisance to Max.
You can hear the pressure coming from the audience as well. As Sally Boy forces a flicker out of Marky, he gets chunked out. That is the potential coming in from Alter Ego. The fact that the burst can come in so delayed that BTR might be reacting a bit too late. Leo Murphy still a complete nuisance for Max, who is forced away from his objectives, but now BTR, they come in for the kill.
Leo Murphy here taking a lot of damage, 3v1. Moreno Sorizo, a lot of damage has been put on towards Leo Murphy. He goes down.
And that's the value of the winning lanes. Fredrin can just leave the lane because he has more pressure there. Even if Pi goes for this, he might be punished.
Uh-oh. Again, Pi here invading the jungles. 4 members forcing that flicker here from Pi. And it seems like BTR has created the space that they need to collect this.
Wow.
Take a look at the damage there. The shards just connect onto his Max. Max, though, still clutch on that retribution.
My goodness, that was some crazy damage. He didn't even have a lot of stacks on that one, but he still was almost to take him down. Turtle Slain, presented to you by the Samsung Galaxy A series. Up top, Marky getting pressured off, but he wants more.
Marky here dealing a lot of damage, but then again, Cult Alter has been fought here for nothing, just for cover, and it seems like Alter Ego Esports, with this information, they might go for a pick-off on the other side of the map, but BTR Alpha, of course, responds with a disengage.
You can see that Alter Ego, they want to play for that mid lane. They want to make sure that the gold lane gets rolling. But of course, BTR having able to mitigate the risk, but Key gets bursted down. That is the shards coming in, and the feather airstrike still doing a lot of damage. Again, Alter Ego trying to get that mid dominance, trying to make sure that they shut down Marky. But BTR, they're making sure that Pi is not actually having any impact in this game right now.
Very high tempo from Alter Ego. BTR so far haven't been able to respond that well, aside from the gold lane, right? I do believe, again, it comes down to the side lanes, actually, for BTR. Leo Murphy has never been spotted in that mid lane helping this Farsa out. He's always been roaming, and it's working out. Max is pressured constantly. Take a look at Sally Boy, who's been able to farm up pretty well, and Sorizo needs to be careful here.
He is trying to give pressure here onto Sally Boy. Forced to use the flicker there. And yeah, he still escapes, but in the mid side, take a look at this. Leo Murphy taking some heat in the mid side, but it seems like no commitments to kill Leo Murphy just yet here. BTR Alpha, they are going to rotate top side. Let's see here as Nino is alone. Let's see. Sally Boy comes in. Information has been given. Nino trying to pop that crossbow attack in the backside. Will he be able to do it? he will not. As he goes down, Leo Murphy is next. Bigatron Alpha, they are on the kill. Sillyboy in the backside trying to find a kill onto his key. He gets it. Max opening up that Tempest of Blade and the defense, but take a look at the damage from Marky. Sillyboy though finds the trade as well, and it's going to be 2 for 2. Both junglers though. Marky will go down, and now it seems like Moreno, he wants more. Leo Murphy looking for a kill, but the damage from Max is going to be enough to take him down. Bigatron Alpha has all the answers.
Man, BTR are playing Alter Ego's game currently. We mentioned in the team head-to-head, Arashi Gani, who likes to play team fights? Who likes to play the crazy duels? It's Alter Ego. But BTR are saying, you know what? If you want to play that way, we'll do it. We're going to go with those crazy heroes that can dive as well, that can team fight. And BTR have been coming out on top so far. Why? Because they are able to also convert on the objectives after these team fights.
Later on though, Udil on that far side will be able to actually force out the Cult Altar with that range advantage. So we just have to see how it plays out later on. For Sillyboy, what is this damage, man? He is 3-1. He hasn't been that ahead at all. But here we go. Wild Charge being used by Pi. Marky gonna get bursted down.
He gets taken down. He might be next here. He is disengaging. And it seems like now Pi and as well as Sillyboy looks for a siege in the bad side, but Max says no. But the rest go pops. Call Alter used here as a defense. Key will not go for an engage, but there you go. He gets it clear. Bigatron Alpha surviving and managing to defend at the bot side.
Ooh, that's insane pressure coming in from Alter Ego, man. Notice how they're able to actually burn so many spells from such a distance away. That will be the story of the game, and eventually, Bigatron Alpha will be the team that is forced to actually force those engages onto Alter Ego instead. And with the Grok, with the Hilda as well, they have a lot of options to throw out essentially bodies at Bigatron Alpha to accept the damage before letting Udil as well as Nino clean up afterwards.
Right now, it does feel like it's kind of a scaling game, right? Because both of these teams are going back and forth. Moreno, my God.
Oh my God! The damage is just so deadly. And now Leo Murphy looking for a siege onto his Max here. Can he do it? Retribution popped there.
Sillyboy got it.
Sillyboy got it.
Wow.
Man. Alter Ego now, they are continuing the siege in the mid side. Sillyboy though in the back side, awkward position here. He gets taken down, and Marky also will go down as well as Pi will not be able to survive that one, as it is going to be a 2-4-1 in the mid side. Alter Ego Esports a little too greedy there in the objective take.
Well, again, they are able to trade it out for that top side, right? Wanwan has been farming pretty well. And remember, sure, in terms of that team fight, Nino on the Wanwan has lost a bit of killing pressure on the crossbow tank. Still though, if Bigatron Alpha stay as squishy as they are right now, that crossbow tank can definitely melt down these squishy members.
Feather airstrike popped prematurely there as Leo Murphy and as well as Keith, both roamers going at it in the river. Lord is up here. Both teams needs to be careful, needs to be more meticulous during decision-making here in the upcoming minutes. It's quite balanced here, the situation gold-wise and as well as objective-wise. We'll have to see.
Like to see which team can grab more objectives, like you can with the promo code grb.to/MPL. Grab it when you can, guys, because this match is not leaving a lot of time for extra activities. Both teams still clashing on head-to-head, and it's just a difference of styles. And I think the longer the game goes, Bigatron Alpha will be tanky enough, will have the items available to make sure they survive from the damage of Udil and Sillyboy. These are both magic damage heroes, so the counter is the same item, essentially.
No purple buff on Max.
Yeah, we can see your 5 men is already on that Lord. And Udil, out of nowhere, Feather Airstrike gets the Lord. And now Leo Murphy will fall, but take a look at this, the movement. Bigatron, they are forcing a fight. Nino pops that crossbow attack onto it, Sorizo, and Sorizo goes down. Marky might be next. But in the backside here, Sillyboy taking the heat from Moreno. He gets taken down, but the trade will fall as well. Alter Ego Esports, they are on the hunt in the mid side. But man, oh man, Udil with a clutch Feather Airstrike.
On his signature pick, the hero that he was able to master in Season 7. What a steal coming in from Udil. And obviously Max did not have the purple buff. We mentioned it earlier. All Bigatron Alpha forced that team fight when they had no advantages, and Alter Ego punished them completely.
That is just crazy. They have the Lord, they have team fight as well, and now with the way of the world, Bigatron Alpha don't do enough damage. That is another kill picked up by Nino, and they're not done. Alter Ego going for the base.
Sorizo canceling the Feather Airstrike there on from Udil. Lord will be taken care of in the top side there. more than enough damage, but man, the space that Bigatron Alpha had now is just so small. Alter Ego Esports, they have managed to find their control, and what does this mean? Bigatron Alpha, with their composition, I gotta say, late game-wise, it's looking kind of shaky.
Yeah, this means that, again, Alter Ego can use their poke even more efficiently this time. They can force better fights with that wild charge, and obviously with the Wanwan, who has scaled up to become a monster. Take a look at the items, Arashi. The Wanwan has built the 3 core items already.
Wind of Nature, Demon Hunter Sword, and the Corrosion Scythe. So he can actually do a lot of damage and kite away in very easy fashion. I think the member that Bigatron Alpha needs to rely on, though, is Sorizo on that Fredrin. If he can absorb the bulk of the damage, which he's itemizing towards, that will allow the members from Bigatron Alpha to try and have a bit more space to maneuver, because Alter Ego, it doesn't take long at all for them to set up their burst damage, and before you know it, you're forced to use your Cult Altar before the big fights where you want to use that advantage.
That's the thing, though. I mean, come on. Building full damage, so perhaps the magic-resistant items needs to be secured here from the side of Bigatron Alpha. But boy, oh boy, Alter Ego Esports, in the early minutes, they were the ones kind of shaky, like decision-making wise, but then now they have established a 3,000 goal lead. So they are in a very healthy lead. We'll have to wait and see here.
Yeah, taking a look at the damage dealt by Axe and Sully Boy, right? I mean, no surprise here. He's been able to make us say what so many times. Oh my god, I think multiple times as well. And it's for a reason, right? You can see the damage from the Amon, a hero that wasn't touched in the current patch. Man, he's showing how strong he really is here. Hai was the first one, I think, who brought this hero up on the MPL stage this season. And with Sully Boy learning it, it's another crazy weapon that Alter Ego can use now for their crazy pickoff game.
It's not just the amount of damage, it is also how fast the damage comes through. It seems like he only lands one spell, there's several attacks, and before you know it, your member gets taken out. Sorizo, they're taking very little damage. He does have the Radiant Armor to mitigate that damage coming from the shards, but Alter Ego, as you can see, have all the tools they need to force Bigatron Alpha away from the Lord, and they might get it here unless Bigatron Alpha makes something happen.
Oh, this is very scary for both of the teams, but they collapse.
Okay, Sorizo is the target, and Cult Ultra as well. Well placed, crossbow tangle pop, but Sorizo will not survive the backside. And now take a look at the buy. Wild Charge connects on towards Marino. And in the backside, the Tempest of Blade managed to juke that charge, but Sully Boy will claim a double in the front side as well. Nino finding a kill, and it seems like this is a collapse. Bigatron Alpha, 4-man down. Alter Ego Esports looks for the end in the mid side here. We'll have to see here. They are still strong with 5, and it seems like Max will not have enough wave control as he is trying his best, but not. He will fail as game 1 will fall to the hands of Alter Ego.
Wow, what a performance by